PS Vita enthusiasts, prepare to be, enthusiastic. We certainly have something enthusiastic to be, enthusiastic about. Yeah. At least until Sony does something about it. Sony, please don't do something about it. Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. Oh, and is that becoming the truth more and more? And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe and make sure to leave me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section provided below. Well, it appears that the PS Vita has been gaining some tremendous heights as of late. Good things are coming and they definitely aren't stopping because we have reached yet another milestone for our little community. In other words, the lofty heights! PS Vita Android ports reach a 30-game milestone! Oh wait, I didn't read that title right. Well, you get the gist. But it is true, dear believers. As far as our high-quality Android ports go, we have now reached the high plateau of 30 games. We don't need no confounding Steam Deck or Nintendo Switch or third-party Chinese bootleg knockoff 3D emulation machines, although they are pretty cool. Who would ever thought we'd get this far, right? So let's continue. Our favorite hacker out there, Rin, has shared a pretty significant milestone earlier this week. With the release of Galcon 2 and Breakfinity, 30 Android games have now been fully ported to the PS Vita. We're talking well-established franchises for the most part, from some beloved Rockstar games and the legal issues that came with them, to Final Fantasy classics, and including a bunch of great indie Android games that are now fully playable on the PS Vita. Talk about some afterlife support, right? I couldn't agree more with you, article. Hey now, come to think of it, that sounds like a line I would say. 30 great game franchises now ported to PS Vita. I believe it all I believe it all started when the Flow and Rin released a port of GTA San Andreas, announcing they had written a wrapper for ARMS 7 executables, and paving the way for more ports to come. More ports followed, including the Final Fantasy series, Heroes of Might and Magic, and more. We're now at 30. And for anyone who wants to see Rin's official post, so nobody out there thinks that I'm full of it, let's face it, everybody thinks that, here it is. He posted this earlier this month. Today, with the release of Heisei Collection, the quota for 30 Android ports has been reached. With the technique used for these ports, the ARMS 7 wrapper, no emulation is involved. Therefore, these games run as fast as they can on the device. Oh, guys, I think I might have just had one there. The full list below with the links to our articles, when these got released, and a video for those who prefer something more visual, which I guess you guys wouldn't be watching this video if that weren't true, is also featured in said article, which I will have linked down in the video description below, guys. So, what games have actually been released thus far? That was a foreshadowing to the list I'm about to read now. Games that have been released thus far: Baba Is You, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Breakfinity, Bully Anniversary Edition, which brings me traumatizing memories of my childhood, Crazy Taxi Classic, Dead Space Mobile, Death Road to Canada, Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy, Final Fantasy 3 3D Remake, Final Fantasy 4 3D Remake, Final Fantasy 4 The After Years 3D Remake. I'm noticing a pattern there. Final Fantasy 5, Galcon 2, GTA China Wars, GTA San Andreas, Heroes of Might and Magic 3 HD, Kiro Blaster, Land Air Sea Warfare, Machines at War 3, Max Payne, Pardia, Pardia 2, Pardia 3. I guess somebody likes to party, am I right? Sorry, that was a bad pun. Pekakana 2, RVGL, This War of Mine, Father's Promise, Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, and World of Goo. No adult jokes intended whatsoever there. Now hang on to your crotches, everyone, because things are about to get even more epic now. There's more that could be ported, with 126 potential candidates still remaining and 6 currently being worked on, such as GTA Liberty City Stories, Mass Effect Infiltrator, Shogun, Star Wars KOTOR, Siberia, and Ultimate Spiderman. Oh, it looks like we're gonna have a lot to look forward to in the future. In the meantime, there's more than enough to have fun on the PS Vita with 30 ports above. Now, of course, the biggest question we have is, how do I get these ports on my PS Vita? Well, the easiest way to get all of these ports is to go to the Vita database and look into Homebrews and the Game Ports category. Now, just keep in mind, for anyone out there who wants to experience these delicious games on their Vita, because if you haven't yet, you should, you will need the original Android game file, which you will have to obtain from a legit copy. So just keep that in mind. But once you do, it is très magnifique. I apologize in advance for my terrible pronunciation there. I'm sure I've just offended somebody. But can you believe believe that we've gotten as far as we can, guys? As the article did rightfully state, talk about some afterlife support. That phrase is good enough to put on a bumper sticker, methinks. In fact, I believe I will. But what do you all think? Did you realize that we had reached 30 Android ports? 30 high-quality Android ports, might I add? And out of this entire list here that I talked about, which are your favorites? Which ones do you play often? Or which ones were you not even aware of? And now you're going to go download them ASAP because, you know, you really should. You all heard what the background guy said just a few minutes ago. Tell me all of the good, juicy, detailed tidbits down below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous supporters who help make this content possible. So a huge thank you goes out to Buzz Saiyan, Hector Gonzalez, Franz Hartle, Chris Foxhound, Rizal Pliskin, Kayonko, Aridri, That Bro, 1488 Dental, No Good, Burzin Mystery, Azumara, Juan M. Hermosillo, Lacerated 87, Nintendo Switch at 2 a.m., Eric DeWitt, Donut Valley, Tasha Monty, Starlight Mirror, Ricardo Martinez, Mazgus, PSP Guru, Zenkai Ranger, Dr. Super Artie, Matt Hargett, Jamie, Save and Fire, Airkick 72, Legion 21, Randy Azadech, Wathorga, B Mystery, Zacrito, Matt Fox, Alan Iwazuk, Reiko Star, Shin Snake, Neo Arashi, Milk Sama, Meshuga 360, Bushin Ryu Cat, Samai 241, Hero Acer, BMF, Phantom XRS, Gutter Drums, Adam Sondi, Claimer Malarkey, Saul Ramirez, Hemdall Imbert, PS Vita S, VG Legends, Kyle Brooks, Richard Cruz, Jared Haddo, JR, Joseph Shavak, Kevin Enright, Silica, Jelle, Heston Joseph, Per Sterner, H-Hitter, Crazy Cat, Adam Thury, Wendy K, Michael O'Connor, Rodrigo Vera, Sculpture Tugel TCG, and David Ray. And of course, a huge thank you to Michael Marchand and Thomas Cremet for the recent outside donations. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and gaining access to a number of perks, including having your name featured on the end credits of these videos, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. I also have some affiliate links from both Amazon and PlayAsia for anyone who is interested in purchasing something from them. Basically, the way it works is so long as you use one of those links to just access their website, then anything you purchase afterwards, a small commission will go to help support this content at no extra cost to you, the consumer. I also have channel merchandise available, and of course, as always, likes and shares can help equally as much. You know what? A thought just occurred to me. I don't have anything to worry about with Sony because they recently threw out all of their QA dev carts, meaning they can't do anything about this. But knowing them, I'm sure they'll find a way. Kinda like the frivolous copyright claims that this channel receives all the time. Ooh, I went there again.